Good night, fellow punters. The clock on the wall is 10 o'clock on a Saturday. Back with a couple for tomorrow. And a look at the Japan Cup. It's on at 22:07 in the morning. Piss and rain out of the heavens here tonight. Absolutely bucketing it down. I don't know what's the story in Punchestown. I've seen Cork and Kerry is in a very bad way with floods all over the place. I've seen a photograph a while ago there, a Listowel racecourse under nearly a foot of water all around the housing estates and whatnot. And in Cork as well. Terrible. Cork racing is called off tomorrow. No surprise there. Before I forget it, I was giving a shout out to someone last night, and I started, but as Magnus Magnuson says, I started, but I didn't finish. EH from Tramore House Regional Design Office. They were at their Christmas party the other night. And Dennis Taylor, David Taylor in Glasgow, forgot to mention him. And a couple of today, Martin Roby, DM, Dennis Hannon, and Swamp Dog. That's DAWG. That'd be a dog, would it? We took a few pound off them today. But we only had the one winner. We had Inish Orr was our first one off, and it went off favourite, and it was jumping really well, going, tanking along, when it made a howler of a mistake, and you could see the horse got winded and was pulled up shortly afterwards. The other one in Ascot, Sands Brute, I was disappointed with that run. He drifted from 3s out to 5s before the off, and normally when Nichols's horses drift like that right before the off, it's not a great sign. And Venetia's horses were on fire today. I thought that the winner would be carrying 12 stone, would have a problem, but not so. Billy Lee Swagger, I said last night, if that £7 claimer was on that, I'd have been more confident, and I think if he was on it, he'd have won that race. He could have won. He traded odds on in running. Disappointed with that finish. There's probably a race in him, but the cat is out of the bag. That opened up 10-1 yesterday evening. Hititi, that went off a 7-4 shot as well, and was jumping all right, ran out of petrol. That let me down for several hundreds, because I had it in each way lucky 15 and in each way a cume and cross doubles and trebles and so forth, because we had the Royal Pagile. That was a great training performance as well by Venetia to come back after an injury, but you'd feel sorry for Grey Dawn, and done everything right bar the last fence. I seen Colin B leaving a comment there that he had a tenner on Shoot First last night in Bar 1. If you have a bet with Bar 1, they're the only bookies that guarantee the prices the night before, and they guarantee all prices in multiples as well, even from the night before. He had a tenner at that would be whatever the price was last night, 15-2 or something, and a tenner on Grey Dawning and a tenner double. So with Shoot First winning at 22-1, he had 230 going on. He said he was down on his knees, I could imagine. The drift worried me today a bit, because normally with Charles Burns' horse, if it drifts, it's not a great sign at all. But I got a bit of encouragement mid-morning. I got a lot of encouragement around after 8 o'clock this morning. I got word sort of indirectly from the owners that it was very well fancied by the trainer. And I put on a few bets, even though I had some on during the week, but I put on money then with Hills. But I didn't get the BOG, the best odds guaranteed with Hills, because it was before 10 o'clock. They must be 10 o'clock on us. Is it every day in the week? And it was put on about 9:15. 365 did pay, and so did the Green Bookie. Had a nice touch on it, I have to say. But I got a message in later that the rain, the ground would suit the horse, that's what he was waiting for. And it's something would have to be really wrong, or something bad would have to go wrong for it not to be definitely in the first four. It was 42s on the exchanges when I went off. It drifted to 65s in running, because I sent a message to a fella through the race, and I said it's gone out to 65s, and he just sent back a message, it's going well. And it was going well, and I cannot understand because to get the odds like that, somebody has to be laying it to create the odds. So anyway, it was, I see there was a couple there that didn't back it on account of the ground, but he relished it, scampered through it. So it'll be, after a hard race, he'll probably get a few. Well, will he go the Pertimps route, or will he ever turn into a stayers? Because he's lightly raced, even though he's 8. So the owners were on big time, so they were backing the horse. So I can't understand how it drifted so much. So a great win for us today. On to tomorrow. There's a few bus horses going tomorrow, and they were in my tracker. One is Coko Beach, has been very good to us down through the years. Still only a 9-year-old, isn't it? 9. Looks like it has Stumptown to beat. It'll be given it £8 in a handicap, but they're all on level weights. Them two are. Some of them are getting £10. But he won over the banks before. And he was going well out in the Czech Republic lately when he unseated. 4 out and he going well. It's short for a lot of people. There's another bus horse going in the 1240. It's one that put up a few times. We got each way money a couple of times off it, but it hasn't won for us. So hopefully tomorrow, Lot of Joy will finally do it. That's what, 74 13 to 8 shot. And there's another one that was going well last year. It's in the 150. It was Farren Glory. It was going well in England when it capsized on us. I wrote down there Bus Treble on the 3 of them. Or you could do a Trixie if you wanted to, for fear 2 of them. We don't want to lose money. Gordon Elliott has a lot of fancied novice chasers, so he's put this one in here, and he's won 3 out of the last 4, hasn't he? Yeah, he's won 3 out of the last 4. So that's handpicked for tomorrow there, so you'd imagine that it'll be competitive. And then we have one of my favourite horses, and I'd say one of everybody's favourite horses, the Jewel Gold Cup champion Galopin de Champ, has been beaten a couple of times in Punchestown by Faster Slow, but has won this race before. It'd be 21 was it? I'm going to go tomorrow, even if I have to get a boat or a canoe or whatever. A kayak. Kayak would be the thing I could go. Or Noah's Ark or something. When did it win this? Punchestown to 2nd and 23. I'm losing time. Anyway, I'm going up. I'll have a few pound on it. The more the test of stamina, the better. And the best way to ride him is pop him out in front. A couple of times he was beaten by Fast or Slow as well. He was out the back, and he was making his run, and your man had first run on him. So we'll have a bet on that. On to the Japan Cup is in the morning at 20 to 7. The long Galopin track. This is last year's when the superstar Equinox won it. That's
Will
him
Liberty
at the
Island
white.
on the outside is Stars on Earth, and to do so, all the fancied runners
think
are there.
this is Bordeaux here, is it?
Panthalassa, his run surely must have come to an end. Here's
That's
Equinox,
favourite
the big
tomorrow,
white
this
face
one here.
On Equinox, the son of Keystone Black, he's in the clear. It's going to be such an easy win indeed into the closing stages. It's Equinox under Christophe Lemaire as a champion jockey, a champion horse. Up to the line, Equinox wins it from Liberty Island in second. Stars on Earth, then came to
That's the favourite tomorrow morning. Auguste Rodin for Ryan Moore, Aidan O'Brien and Coolmore. It won a couple of races for us. It won a Breeders' Cup race for us. This is it's Swan Song. I always said it needs rattling fast ground for its top performance. It'll get that in the morning. Sort of disappointed the last day. There's that Shin Emperor. Remember the day we backed it in Leopardstown when it was 1.25 miles, and then it ran in the Arc. The softish ground didn't do it any good. That's 20-1 tomorrow. And Goliath is in it. That's one in Royal Ascot, wasn't it? Bordeaux. Lawyer Horn. But I thought a horse with a good turn of foot. It's a 3-year-old filly. And it's carrying 8 stone 7. You see the weights there. This is her here. She's a big filly for 3. See her white head sticking out there. Keep an eye on the turn of foot in the last 200 yards.
October East is walking. Christmas Parade is also walking. Coko Alpine is the first to emerge.
She goes up the gap
now
here.
The charges are coming down the middle of the track and some up on the inside, and Cervinia is one of them. She's bursting through. Cervinia, Christophe Lemaire. Goodbye, ta-da, it's my race, and he goes on and wins. Bond Girl out wide will get second. Stellenbosch third. The 1, 2, 3 favourites have run 1, 2, 3. Not necessarily.
That was a great turn, but she's a big one for 3, isn't she? But see, they've a different sort of breeding season over there. She could be 3.5, or she could be in the other half of the season. I don't know when she was born. Goliath is 13-2. Shin Emperor is 20-1 there. August Redden is 13-2, and that's Cervinia is 18-5. So that's 7-2 would be 17.5 to 5. So it's slightly bigger than 7-2. That's what I backed a few minutes ago, and I might have a few pounds on. It's a long stretch, so it'll suit the likes of her that has a stretch running, and it'll suit that Shin Emperor at 20-1. It might be worth a few pounds each way. A lot of the Irish probably will be going on Auguste Rodin to bow out in style. But that Bordeaux is 5. But I don't know about. He didn't pick up quick enough last year, I thought, at the furlong pole. He could do it. He could do it. No bother to him. Anyway, I get this into the oven, and we'll have to hopefully go tomorrow to Punchestown. Bash the bookies, over and out.